Well, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Oh, there you are. Apparently, there was some kind of solar event that we should have been paying attention to, and well, this is what I wore to watch it. What do you think? This eclipse, this solar event happened, and lots of lessons to be learned, I think. Some people were ready for it. They spent time, they drove places so that they could see the eclipse. Other people were wondering what happened when it kind of got dark for the day. Other people were all prepared and then didn't see anything. A young child I know was already with his big glasses and ready to see it. And he looked at his mom because they were in cloud cover and said, this is the worst. What is that thing we're supposed to, solar eclipse ever? He's 5. Oh, well, he didn't get to see it. A little while later, they'd gone to the pool and the sky had cleared, of course. And he looked up and he said, we should have driven over here so that we could see it. Little did he know, and his perspective's fairly small, that it would have made no difference at all, of course. Did you see it? Were you ready for it? What was your perspective as you took a look at it? Lots of things were going on. I wore this helmet. It is a welding helmet. I have welders. And I was able to look directly at the sun through my welding helmet. On the other hand, the clouds came in and went out, and if I hadn't been prepared, I wouldn't have seen anything. And yet at the same time, well, I don't know. Did I want to see it? Did it matter? Maybe, but I was ready. If I hadn't been ready, what I know for sure is that I couldn't have looked at it. A neighbor of ours jumped out of the truck and his little boy ran over and said, wow, what have you got on your head? And I stuck it on his head. The helmet's almost as big as he is. And he looked up at the sky and saw the sun or the moon and the eclipse a little bit as well. We weren't in the direct path, but we saw a lot of it. I think the real question is, what are we ready to do? Are we prepared to go into a meeting and then not need our glasses because there was cloud? Are we prepared and yet, well, or not prepared, and they get surprised and can't look because, oh my gosh, it's so bright? The preparation is always required. Being ready to go is always required, whether we need to use all of the skills and tools that we've developed or not. I was doing a sales training session and we were talking through the idea of preparing a lot of questions or a lot of answers or being ready for objections. All of these things are so super important in a sales call, of course. Here's the problem. If I prepared them all, and we all have this experience, very rarely will I need all of the information that I prepared. It's interesting. On the other side, if I hadn't prepared anything, you know for sure that you would have been asked a question you couldn't answer. And my support of the process of the people in the room would have faltered. So, I guess here's some lessons. We need to be prepared whether we get to see the sun or not. If I had my glasses and needed them, I was ready. If I didn't have my glasses and needed them, I would have been blinded. What are we prepared to do all the time? And what tools will I bring with me every time I engage with other people? Some random thoughts. You have a great day, and we'll talk soon.